you don't remember, the audio was kind of scrapped for the previous episode. Um, so technically, this will be episode 12. Yeah, 12. So it'll be the 12th stream. I don't think Taurus was there at any point. So both the
Yeah.
okay. So both
He I
Taurus nor the
might be
audience was
misremembering
here.
it, but
Huh?
I might be misremembering it, but he might have been there for like the beginning and then dipped out pretty quickly.
Well, I don't know. Either
I
way.
don't think I don't think I was there.
Okay.
Wasn't it when you were at our house?
Maybe? No, that was the one before then.
No, not this last session.
Okay. So anyway, man, why is it not showing up on television? Is there something?
Anytime I want to
Oh,
go
I know
off,
what's going
I just
on.
read through the active questlines channel.
I'm getting cords tangled here. What I have when I have like 1.5 million game systems. I do like my 1.5 million game systems. Makes me feel
There's
like
Baltimore again.
Alright.
There's Baltimore again.
Baltimore?
Yeah.
Huh.
In parentheses, penis country.
Okay, let me pull up the... Okay.
It's an active questlines.
Welcome to Baltimore. Okay. So I do have some stuff ready to... Okay. Let me pull this up on the other monitor. There we go.
When we lost our horses, all our money.
Now nobody can see. Including the
And
shower.
my ankles.
Alright, cool. Let that see this, and let me see this. Okay. Anyways, oh yeah, D and D. Okay, so let's see here. So let's actually move on to what happened in the last episode of Lunar. Okay.
I know we picked up at least one quest looking at the active quest lines. We're supposed to find red powder in Lasso Cave. We need a kilo of it. And we're being awarded 10,000 CP.
Yeah, to 10,000 copper pieces. For those of you who don't know what,
Yeah, 10,000 CP.
what D&D CP is.
We're being awarded.
I thought it was cock. I thought it was cock pieces.
That or we're being awarded, 10,000 copies of the hit game Cyberpunk 2077.
Ah! Damn it.
I heard that's good.
The audio is
Yeah.
screwy because it was...
I heard it was terrible at release. It got better.
Okay, let me...
Yeah, I heard they updated it and it got better.
I don't think my PC would be able to run it anyways.
There's also cock pieces in that too.
Probably. You know what? Scratch that. Definitely. I know there are.
I tried it out at my friend's house. Definitely is. You get to create your character, and like,
okay.
When you create your character, it's like, yes.
Yeah.
There's definitely.
I figured. I remember seeing a news headline once that they
it's got full nudity.
Did a little patch to remove the number of dildos shown in game advertising.
What the heck? Okay. So yeah, okay, so first things first.
Didn't watch the anime though.
Do I have...
Runners, that is.
Okay. Everything that happened. I'm looking through all my
Who's if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, then it got depressing, but
Okay.
I don't mind that.
There we are. I've got
It's
I got a page of
all good shows
synopsis.
get depressing at the end. Yeah.
Can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it switched audio devices. Let me fix that.
It actually sounds really good right now.
Well, yeah, that's because I... Okay. Let me get my face closer to the microphone then. Okay, yeah, I'll keep it then. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, I'll just keep the recording, keeping to hear my, to hear the microphone, and then you guys can hear the thing on my, headset, or whatever. Okay, so... Okay, I found the, synopsis page, because it's been a few weeks since the last time we saw each other. So first
I
things
haven't
first...
seen shit.
So first things first, do you remember what happened in the previous okay, actually Taurus was not there either. I'm just gonna have to fill you up to speed. So first things first,
So you
remember...
just need to go last time on Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, continue.
Have you ever heard of Okay. Okay, so you... I don't think you know what Taurus knew what happened to the big old blob monster thingy, but he died. Then
Blob monster?
yeah, he's dead.
I don't actually remember a blob monster.
Who died?
The cannibal guy.
Oh, I don't remember him being a blob,
Right.
but I remember him dying.
He was a really big dude.
D&D session.
I remember him being an Eren Yeager Attack on Titan.
So when you
But-
say blob, do you mean like blob from the X-Men, or do you mean like blob from it came from outer space blob?
No, I'm saying that it was big and it was fat. I'm also
Oh,
saying
so
it,
like X
despite
blob.
So X-Men blob. There's a villain in the X-Men called Blob, and his power is he's just really really big, and he can
Well, he had a power before that. I don't know what it was.
he can absorb blows. So his
Oh.
like large frame can absorb blows, so you can't really do damage on him because every time you punch him, he absorbs it.
also kind of like Fat
Now,
Gum.
if I'm kind of like Fat Gum.
Or
Fat
Because
Gum
in
takes
X-Men
off.
Origins, he wasn't fat.
Punch Man.
All right, so
Yeah, I don't remember.
all right, so anyways though, you guys went to like do some camping with the True World establishment. I think that's what it was called. I definitely have notes. I have a lot of
Okay, let
notes,
me
but
look
they're
up
kind of
here.
scattered. But yeah, they're the True World establishment.
I do know their... Yeah, True World Establishment, in parentheses, non-profit. Goal is to explore the Inner Continent without dying. Unsuccessful so far. Said they were headed west for information after we met them in Bell, the cannibal town. And if Cotton Eye Joe is still alive, he dwells in the Undercontinent.
Yeah.
Damn that Cotton Eye Joe.
So yeah, you guys went to camp with the True World establishment, and then you both both you guys and the True World establishment parted ways somewhere on the way to a town. Now, Taurus, you're probably not gonna like this. You guys do not have any horses anymore.
Okay.
Also, most of your stuff
Don't remember
was
what-
with the horses.
Yeah. We lost a bunch of stuff. At least we
Yeah.
got to keep, Tylenol's pants. I mean, I got to keep Tylenol's pants.
Yeah, Bruno is currently in.
Please.
Yeah, Bruno is currently in Tylenol's pants right now. Tylenol.
Most gracious.
No, I currently have Tylenol's pants right now.
Okay. Well,
You're
Tylenol is
very
wearing a new
confused
set.
about pants.
Well, Tylenol.
Observe the inventory. This shows us everything we have on ourselves.
Yes. Yeah, you guys lost most of your money, but you guys are actually on a quest
Want
to
to get more money so that way we can afford food because we lost all our food as well.
Yes. Okay, so I got this in like little bullet points. First was the long rest. You guys did a long rest and healed all your stuffs. Then you looked at some quests within a town. Something I didn't put in a bullet point, but I feel like I definitely should, was that there was a couple of girls. One who was seeming to kind of talk for the other one, but the other one was really wacky. She was really strong and muscly. She went to shake, I think, Bruno's hand, and she burnt his hand, and Bruno was unable to latch off of her grip on his hand. So she was both strong, and she was literally hot. And then she said, I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was something along the lines of that she has poor control over her body heat or something. And then the other girl kind of just saw you away. Yes.
You know, on the topic of food, if we need food, I'm sure if we explored that cannibal's house, we'd find something.
Well, you guys are many, many miles
He
away
might have
from that
leftovers.
already. You guys have already, you guys are days away from that.
Yeah, we're gone from there. And any food we would have found in there would have run away with the horses. And it probably would have been human meat anyways.
I know,
Before
that was the
we're
joke.
not eating the human meat.
I know, that was the joke. I wasn't serious.
You should know by now, Dad, we're gonna take pretty much everything that you say seriously. Way too seriously. Welcome to Dungeons and
I mean,
Dragons.
just look at Tylenol the cat eater.
Okay.
Anyways, as I recall, we were on a job to find some red powder. In order to get to it, we need to go to Lasso Cave, and we need to get across a lake to get there. And we found a boat to do it. It's occupied by goblin children. We're going to kill them. But first, we have to kill their father, who wants to kill us because he overheard us plotting to kill the goblin children.
Yeah. Something
Oh,
maybe.
goblin children. I thought you said God and children. I'm like, oh crap, we're killing gods and
Literally
children.
a cleric.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind, something that I'm pretty sure I described within the unrecorded episode is that Goblin Daddy is also way bigger than all of you guys. He probably weighs. His
really big.
mass is probably as much as all of you combined. Probably a little less, but yeah, he is a very big goblin. Nothing like any of you seen before.
I hate you calling it Goblin Daddy with every fiber of my being.
So, you have me to thank for that.
Yeah. So
I
you.
hate it.
So yeah, you
Every
guys.
time I hear it, I'm like, no.
That's the exact reason I named it Goblin Daddy, was so that way someone would be uncomfortable.
So yeah, you guys accepted the Red Powder Cave quest. It was surrounded by a lake. You guys reached the lake, and yeah, everything that Bruno said is pretty much history. You guys did kill the Goblin Daddy.
Son of a bitch.
That would
Now
be
we need
you.
to kill the goblin children.
And the children, and the episode kind of left off with the kids seeing you. I do have a bit of the previous episode, at least the very last part of it, recorded. I'll probably edit it into this, like, right about here. That's your job, future editor me. I try to leave the editing as low effort as possible until I do like the actual edited version that's more condensed. I keep hinting at that. It's happening. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna be seasonal. And we're probably not done with what would later be titled like season 2. We're only at the 12th thing though. So
So
so basically
I seem to recall.
that's where we're at.
I seem to recall last time we ended off arguing about how to deal with the goblin children in the boat. Vicarus said he wanted to cast firebolt on them, and I said no, that would burn the boat, and that's the entire reason why we're killing the goblin children.
Yeah, I forgot. I just want to burn things, you know?
You can burn their corpses after we're done killing them. And looting them, because...
Yeah, they're on a boat, and you don't want to burn the boat.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast and... Sorry.
Does anybody have... I have a crossbow.
Okay, also, I'm pretty sure Vicarus is at 0 hit points, also. Wait, did you guys, I think you guys, did you heal him, Bruno?
I'm down 1 spell slot. And even if not, I do have,
Oh, you spared the dying, never mind.
Yeah,
I
so
think
he's
you
got
casted
1
an
point.
offense spell against him, if anything. Against the,
Yeah, I think it was,
goblin. Guiding bolt or
Guiding
something.
bolt.
Yeah. Did I give you guys your experience points? I think I did. If not,
I'm at
I'm
456 right now.
I'm sitting at 536.
okay, the 536 makes sense. Vicarus, I have you put in at 511.5.
Oh, shit. Did it not save?
Anyways, so how do we want to deal with the goblin children? Does anybody have a bow?
How much do you have me for, Xavier?
Or
Master?
511?
Okay. I must have forgot to save it. And how many hit points do I have right now?
I think he casted Spare the Dying, so you're still at 0, but you're stable.
Oh,
Did anybody got any potions?
Well,
yeah,
a bunch
but
of
we
people
don't
have, like,
use
Or-
those yet.
Well, a bunch of people have little, I think you still should have
Here, I'll-
13 armor class because of your, because of mage armor. So, how long is
Yeah,
that
but we
last?
just did.
I'm gonna.
We just
I'll
did
cast
a
Cure
full.
Wounds. I'll cast
we-
Cure Wounds. on it.
Wait, didn't we just do a full rest?
Yeah, but we also
you
fought a giant
casted
goblin.
you casted that after you did the rest.
So we fought since the full rest, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what just happened.
I thought we fought.
We ended off directly after we killed the giant goblin,
Yes.
Oh,
and that's where you got the piss beaten out of you. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Was
Oh yeah. Before we really start on this, Bruno, you have official character art. Why don't you if you're willing, because I like, since I'm currently recording and showing the town square thing from my computer, I think it'd be pretty cool if your guys' little model things, at least for this Discord channel, would be your character designs. Are you able to change the profile pic just for the thing?
maybe.
I don't know. Let me
I'd have to
let me try
download
changing
the
mine to
first.
Bruno. How about everybody change your thing to Bruno? Everybody should be Bruno.
No, I'm afraid not. I'm fine with my potted chicken.
Once I have your character design, you must. Oh, so by the way, here's the chicken. Now it's on the recording. It has been immortalized within this YouTube video. Okay. Hello, Thomas. We got buddy boy. I'm still showing up as playing Fortnite for the last 5 hours. Somehow for the last 5 hours, even though I was at work 5 hours ago. Man, I've got that long distance sniper controller stuff.
It looks like in order to change the profile picture for a different server, I'd have to get Nitro, and I'm a cheapskate, so I'm not doing that.
Okay, that is
Well, damn.
that is a fair assessment, and that's also very unfortunate. Oh well, I'll just have to edit it onto all of our all of the edited versions, but not this one, because I don't feel like that. I don't feel like doing that. Hello, Thomas. Thomas, the buddy boy. Oh,
Hey,
do you like it when I scratch your
I'm gonna
butt?
heal up Vicaroos. I'm gonna heal up Vicaroos.
Okay.
Hooray!
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him, which is 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, and since I'm a life cleric, it also adds 2 plus the spell's level, and I'm casting it at first level, so
Okay.
it'll be 1d8 plus 3 plus 3.
Okay.
There you go. Full 8 plus 3 plus 3, so you get healed for 14 health.
So that's
And I
basically
have 12.
yeah. So that's all 12 of his hit points recovered.
Now I have 1 spell slot left.
Q.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. So,
Alright.
Vicaroos, you need 398. So, if we look at everybody's, based on what we can see here, okay. Do you remember which one delivered the finishing blow? I think it was, I think it had to have been Bruno, right? Because of the guiding bolt.
I don't remember who did the finishing blow.
It would have had to have either been Bruno or Taurus, because Taurus is really likes murdering things, really likes decapitation. I don't know.
He's a fighter with
Only
like
one
chunks.
thing. One time.
He's good at hitting things.
Yep.
That's his shtick.
One thing, one time.
Okay.
It's going to be many more things, many more times.
Okay. So if we look at everybody's stats, Ara's it doesn't exist. She dead. I still have
Let
a
me guess,
character
decapitated?
profile on her. What?
Sorry, it's a joke. Jared can confirm.
Yeah. Bruno Riverwood
So.
has 18 out of
Who's
18
Aura
hit
again?
points. Huh? Ara, that was
Guillotine.
Katie's. Anyways, Bruno Riverwood has 536 experience points and has full health. And that means that he
Tracks.
requires 364 experience points to reach the next level. I don't remember how he got that extra 0.5 experience points, but he did.
Build something small.
Killed something small.
Anyways,
Taurus
if
will.
we'd like to get back to the present, we have some goblin children to kill and a book to steal.
That's true. They're trying to
So-
sail away, by the way. They don't want to fight you.
Yeah.
Thomas,
I
get
know
your
that,
tail off
which
the
is
cord.
why-
Ow!
Which is why I'm asking right now, in character, does anybody have a bow? I'm saying this as I'm taking a bit of rope out of my pack, because, I've got it in my little pack.
I don't believe I do. What if I could do? What if I
Taurus
did
has
something
throwing
like use
axes.
Mage Hand?
Well, I think Taurus had throwing axes. Taurus has a long sword right now. I think Tylenol has the scimitar. You guys don't have a whole lot of weapons anymore.
What? What if I casted Mage Hand and maybe grabbed the boat and pulled it towards us? Is
Mage
it
Hand
strong enough
has-
to do that?
Mage Hand can lift exactly 10 pounds. I'm pretty sure they're rolling away with more than 10 pounds worth of force. Do you
Could I
have any
use-
ice spells?
I don't believe I do. Not yet. I couldn't use Mage Hand and push him off the boat.
Again, 10 pounds worth of force.
Hmm.
Yeah. What spells do you have prepared, Vikarus?
Comprehend languages, identify, unseen servant, ray of sickness, and mage armor.
You've got Ray of
Do
Sickness.
you even have... That, I think that might be a cantrip.
No, it's a
I
first
have
level spell.
Poison spray
Do
is
you-
my cantrip.
Dang. Because I know there is a ice cantrip.
Yeah, I don't have that equipped. I have
Yeah.
firebolt, mage hand, and poison spray as my cantrips.
How many goblins are there in the boat?
2.
3? Was it?
2.
I thought it was 3.
No, it's 2.
I'm asking Xavier now. How many goblins are there in the boat? It was 3, wasn't it?
There are 2 in the boat.
I think we lost them.
What up? Hello?
He was
Hello?
asking you how many goblins are in the boat.
Okay, there are
It's 3,
2.
isn't it?
No, there are 2.
2.
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know what happened there. Okay. Where's the thing? Oh, right.
Alright, well, I guess our options are to kill them from a range.
Okay.
Not with Firebolt,
Oh, crap.
because that'll burn the boat.
Okay, I'm gonna need a second.
So I would like
However-
to
Hang on, I have to pee. Okay. Okay. Get off. Thomas. I have to... Sorry. Ah!
There's pee on the cat.
Yes, because cats are famously love it when you do that.
Yep.
Alright, well,
Not to mention their ability to scratch makes it real fun.
alright, well, my best ranged option is Guiding Bolt. I do have a cantrip, but if they make a successful dex save...
Apologies.
then just
Ah.
avoid it entirely.
Okay. Say
My
again?
best option is to do ray of sickness.
Okay.
Figure if you do Ray of Sickness and I do Guiding Bolt, it will eat up all my spell slots. But we need to kill them before they get away.
I have 2 more spell slots. I could do it twice if I needed to.
Then you'll have no spell
right.
slots left for when you're in the cave.
When's
Is there a
the
time
next
for-
time we can do a full rest?
Theoretically, anytime.
I will say,
I don't recall...
I do not allow you to just
Oh, well, we do need food to do a full rest, don't we?
Likely. I won't let you benefit correctly from a full rest if you're starving hungry. Specifically, like, yeah, or if you're exhausted. You're not exhausted or hungry, but you will eventually need food. Also, you have to be some way tired. Kind of, no, actually, wait, no. I keep forgetting long rests don't require full-on sleep.
Yeah.
So never mind on that.
And also, we can wait.
Yeah.
We don't have to be like, oh, we're just going to take a long rest now. It could be like, oh yeah, we're just going to settle down and wait until night comes and then we'll long rest then.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Technically, I still have Firebolt, Mage Hand, and Poison Spray as cantrips. So if I have to use this as a long range, because right now that's the only way to attack someone from afar, I'm willing to waste my spell slots until we can do a long rest. Most of my spells are based on like the Mage Armor, which is why I only have one used already. And then the other stuff is mostly for identifying and figuring things out. So,
My other thing is, it would be best if you could kill them because my spells are best used for healing, honestly, or for big damage dump against a boss.
All right. Well, then I would like to cast Ray of Sickness on one of the goblin children.
Frick those kids.
Emphasis on child. Fuck them kids. I've used that philosophy in most of my adult fatherly life.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
them kids. I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what? Okay.
I see now that the 10,000 CP we're being rewarded with doesn't stand for Cyberpunk.
Oh jeez. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. We're getting into some really dangerous, jokey territory.
Alright.
That's fucked up, man. That's... oh my god. Alright, so... Stupid goblin children. Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, you have second range spell attack. On hit, 2d8 poison damage, and a Constitution saving throw. And failed save, they're also poisoned until the end of next turn.
Yeah. Father, do you have your dice?
I mean, I can go to that website thingy.
Man, where the hell are your dice at?
I don't know. We haven't been able to find it for a while.
Weird.
Wow.
Don't remember where I put them.
Okay.
Or you put them. Or somebody put them. They've been put, and I don't remember.
Okay.
Crap. I should have saved that website. What's that website?
Just rolladice.com. It's got a little red thing.
Random.org also has dice roll functionality.
Yeah, but this one's more focused on actual, like, very focused on die rolling, so it has better thing on that. And it looks nice.
Okay, that did not...
Killing goblin children reminds me of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs. Where as a fighter, I went and beheaded 2 children simultaneously.
I didn't know you played Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yes, I do.
Freaking love that game.
Or that one time, I got into combat and the goblin children started running away, and I went after them, like the good goblin killing citizen I am, and a goblin warrior tried to save the children by standing in my way. So I picked him up and threw him at the children.
Sounds fun. I've been trying to get Xaver to get it. I want to play multiplayer on it. I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
the child. It is a very good game. I'll actually be playing it after the session.
If you ever want to play it multiplayer, I would start a campaign with you.
Aw.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is pretty bad, so I can pretty much only do Act 1 before, you know, it becomes unplayable on my end.
Roll of the dice did not come up. I'm looking for through my
I
history.
can roll a dice.
Okay,
I've got 2 packs of dice right here. I can roll one.
Okay, yeah, you do that, and while
So-
while you're doing that, I'll get the die thing. Roll dice
It's a ranged
generator
spell attack, so
thingy.
D20, yes.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
ranged spell. Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack, so yeah, it's a D20. Okay, roll a die.
Alright, I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Rolled an unmodified 5.
Okay.
And then it's,
And then, I believe.
and the...
My spell attack bonus is +5.
Okay, so 10. Well, that is a miss.
Son of a bitch!
Okay, they continue kind of rowing away. I won't say that you have to initiate combat because they're not initiating on their side. So you can continue trying to do whatever it is you want to do. Although, Dad, you now are 1 out of 3 spell slots. So you have 1 more left. So who's
Try
gonna
it
do...
again.
Okay. Well,
Alright,
okay. I'm
I roll
copying.
dice.
Okay. Here, I got the
14.
I found it.
Oh,
I can roll myself now.
okay, cool.
Are you sure you want to pass up
Alright.
that 14?
I don't
just
want to
roll.
pass up that at 14.
Trifling ass
Alright,
please.
plus 5, that's a 19.
Okay. So that is a hit. I don't want to assume. Are you attacking the left or the right? Probably should have asked this before you rolled.
All right.
The right? Okay. Well, that is it.
According to
Either way,
this,
that's a
it
hit.
does-
Either way, that's a hit.
And according to this, it does 2d8 poison damage.
Yes. So roll 2d8s, Father Dea.
2d8s. 1 second.
Also, wait, this is a necromancy, right?
7.
First level necromancy, yes.
Okay, so Dad, you have the necromancy savant and the grim harvest. So,
Savant?
yeah, I think the savant. I'm sorry.
That would be savant.
Yeah, necromancy savant. I don't know. Savant feels like a much better pronunciation. At least it coming out of my
No,
mouth.
it's savant.
I don't care. F off. I'll call it savant, but just know that savant sounds better. I'm pretty sure
So you roll-
necromancy savant just means that copying stuff into your spellbook that's a necromancy just costs half of time and money. But grim harvest should give you something different. Let's see here. Wizard, you are a necromancer. Let's see here. Okay. Grim Harvest, at second
says when
level,
the
you gain
necromancer-
the ability to reap life energy from creatures you kill with your spells. Once per turn, when you kill one or more creatures with a spell of first level. Okay, so this doesn't affect anything unless you kill it. So yeah, roll your 2d8s.
Okay, so first one was a 7.
Okay.
Second one was an 8.
Alright,
So
that's
15.
Almost
So
as-
15 necromancy. Okay,
15 poison damage.
Okay, so yeah, 15 poison damage. So Death.
If you
It
tell me
dead.
this goblin child has more than 15 health,
It does not. It's dead.
you're dead. Good.
Although I
Tylenol, do you
I
got
would
any
make
ranged
it.
spell attacks?
I would make it dying,
I
but
don't
nah.
think so.
Okay. Before that though, let's see the grim harvest. Since you killed a creature with
That
with your
heals you.
spells. Yeah, once per turn when
It
you.
heals him when he kills somebody,
Okay, so
based
Never-
on what I read.
okay,
And
cool.
he's already full health.
Yeah, so never mind on that. But you have no more first level spell slots left, unfortunately.
I don't know, do you have any ranged spell attacks that you can use?
I don't know.
Okay, now
Well,
the
look.
other goblin child is trying to wrench the other ore to try to get the
Could we just yell at it and be like, if you bring us the boat, we won't kill you too?
Well, we're gonna kill him anyways, so...
Okay,
we
Vikaru's
don't-
roll
Probably
deception. Vikaru's roll deception.
What is
That's a D20. If it's a skill, it's a D20.
19?
Okay, you're and that's okay. What is your deception
Charisma
modifier?
Uh,
Your charisma is +1, but are you proficient with deception?
Oh, 1.
Okay, so basically a dirty 20. All right. So he starts rowing back over to you guys, and he's like, "Okay, please don't kill me." He's like a little cowering, and he's trying to takes a step out of the boat. He takes the other foot out of the
Please
boat.
tell me the goblin has 3 HP.
It has 4.
Oh, that was almost perfect.
He starts walking to the side to trying to intimidatedly walk away from you. He's just waddling away while keeping full eyes on you guys, with fear in his eyes, before he decides that before he starts to run.
We got a boat, guys.
Got a boat.
Dick?
And I only had to murder one child.
So you're not going to kill the child before he runs away?
I'm going to
I
kill
mean,
him.
I
Okay.
would like to keep my word, but apparently I'm
going-
not the.
I'm going to I'm going to grapple the child, or at least attempt to.
All right. Make a strength check.
All right, and adding my bonuses to that. Would that be athletics? Or just strength?
It's just strength.
All right, because I do actually have proficiency in it. I do actually have proficiency in athletics. But even then, counting the strength modifier, I have 17. So
Okay, so you barely managed to wrench it into your arms. And he's just
Maybe give it a
screaming.
little-
He's trying to scream. He's screaming, and he's trying to break free of you.
I'm gonna give it a little wrench of the neck.
And he's dead.
That's
All right.
All right.
Damn,
I don't even need
Vikaruz,
one for
you
that.
get a hero point. Bruno, you get a hero point. Everybody's such a good person.
I
he
hope
gets
you're
a hero
keeping-
point for murdering a child.
Yep,
It was
it's a goblin child.
Ugh. I feel dirty.
Hey, you got a boat. Also, you guys get
Yeah, dude. You're gonna sink out.
Also, all of you guys get
Bring it on.
all of you guys get 8 experience points.
See, look at that. We got an extra 2 experience. Extra 4 experience, I should say. So 8 experience. What's this? 5, 44.
Where do I put hero?
I think Xavier's
I
keeping
think
track
that
of those.
yeah, I'm the one keeping track of those.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to search the goblin children, see if they've got anything on them.
Okay.
Is there anything on them?
Well, one of them has a potion and the other has a longbow.
I'm going to take the longbow and add it to my backpack.
All right. Well, congratulations. There aren't any arrows with it though, so you just get yourself a longbow.
Hey, baby steps, baby steps.
Baby steps.
$20, $20. As the saying goes.
Ironic that we just stepped on babies.
And what's the other potion?
Um, you can look at it, but it doesn't have a title on it. Its color is kind of like kind of greenish, whereas all the healing potions that you've ever drank are like a reddish color. One is like a little crimson, another is just plain old glowing red, kind of. So you can make an inference that it's probably not like the regular healing potions that you guys have consumed.
Right?
You can
Alright.
do like a just to remind you, you're able to do like a what's it called? An identify ritual to figure out what kind of potion it is.
I am or Vicaroos?
I think Vigorous is the only one with the identify. Do you have identify? No, you don't.
I do.
Okay, Vicarus does. I know that. Bruno does not. What about you, Tylenol? Do you have... No, you just have, like, speak with animals and some water spells. Good job, you have water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we get thirsty, that could come in handy.
Absolutely.
We are next to a lake.
Well, the lake has a lot of, like, moss and vegetation, kind of, going out the surface.
Boiling.
So, it's kind of nasty. You can make an inference.
Boiling.
Uh,
We boil it, it kills all the nasties, and everything else is just extra dietary fiber.
Man, that vegan teacher's gonna have a fit about this one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We just killed the goblin children. We didn't kill them to eat them, so. Unless. No, they probably wouldn't taste good anyways. Alright.
Considering they're different species, is it really cannibalism if we eat them?
I'm dragging the child corpses, and I just toss them on top of the goblin daddy. Hey, Vicarus, you can burn this.
Aw.
All right. Flame bolt.
Alright, so you guys are getting on the boat?
Well, first we're setting the goblin corpses on fire.
Right, I mean... Oh, okay. Well, you set them on fire. It looks amazing. It is
Yeah, no sense just, leaving them around unburied.
Yep.
They'd cause a stink. I mean, they're still going to stink this way, but for less. And they'll attack us scavengers.
Yep.
Alright, now we'll just let them burn. And we can get in our boat. Hopefully. I say, of course, as Bruno steps into the boat.
Yep. So you go into the boat, and it's a somewhat sizable boat. It's a wooden boat, of course, but it can fit all 5 of you and have some breathing room.
Alright.
It will take at least.
Doesn't it need a boat this big?
It will take at least 2 of you to row the boat. One of you can, of course, but it will only move. But it will move very shakily and kind of. It'll go slower, but it'll also kind of go like in an angle. If only one of you is rowing, then you're probably just gonna keep going around in circles, because that's kind of how rowing works. Okay.
Unless you have one person with both oars.
Well, they're a bit out of reach from each other.
Alright, well, I'm grabbing one oar. Or do you want to grab the other oar?
Did you ask that too?
Taurus.
Taurus.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the buff one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, you guys get into the lake. Row in your boat. Feels like a an innuendo of some sorts. Row in your boat. Vikaruz, you do have an identify. Yes, Vikaruz has identify ready, and you're able to use that as a ritual since you don't have any spell slots left. Unless you just want to, you guys just want to drink the potion without even trying to figure out what it does.
I feel like that's not a good idea. Just my thoughts.
All right. So you continue rowing. You eventually come across where the land kind of dips. Well, the water dips downward while the land continues parallel, and the water starts moving a little bit faster where it crosses from a lake into a river. And as you continue down through it, you have to steadily keep the boat from moving too far before it hits the walls of the land. Hits some of the rock walls. And Taurus has no problem doing this. Bruno might have some trouble.
Naturally.
Yeah, Bruno might have some trouble keeping up, but it's not too difficult. It's not a very fast-moving river. And then and you come across a bunch of fish trying to jump out. One of them's a tuna. And one of them looks and then eventually you come across a goblin arm poking out of the water, and you can kind of see that the arm. You don't see the body because it looks like a goblin is kind of buried underneath the river by someone else.
Buried in the sediment underneath the river.
Yeah. This is on Taurus' side of the boat, so Bruno probably doesn't see that. But I'm sure Tylenol, Vicarus, and Myrtle probably do. So I don't know if you guys want to bring that up. Just like, hey, look, there's a goblin arm. I think that goblin is buried alive underneath the water. Isn't that cool?
Sure.
Dad, are you becoming more human? I mean, you are half
Oh,
human.
sorry, I forgot I'm a dick.
Well,
Yeah,
you
let's
did,
find out
well, you
this
did
body.
well, you did supposedly watch your dad die. Maybe you're under changing.
Yeah, I could be having some existential crises.
Crises.
I mean, it's like I like how the dick of the group is the one that felt bad for killing the goblin child, and the actual priest of the Gudalan deity had no problems with manually breaking its neck.
It's not so okay. Let me explain my situation. It's not so much that I have a problem with killing a child. I killed the first one just fine, but I gave the child its word. I wouldn't hurt it, and my word means something to me. It's not that I feel
You
bad
didn't
about
hurt
killing
it.
children, huh?
You didn't hurt it. You didn't hurt it. I'm the one that's broke its neck.
I know, but still, you're part of my party. It's the breaking my word that I'm more upset about. Does that make sense?
Makes
Yeah,
sense
it makes
to me
sense.
as a non soulless soul entity that dictates the consequences of your actions. Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess in the
So
little '80s TV show of Dungeons and Dragons, there's like an actual human manifestation of the dungeon master. I don't know. He's like an old man. I'm an old man, everybody. Okay.
You just now figured that out?
Okay, so you continue rowing. Eventually, it finally dips back into a lake again. There's still a bunch of rock walls all around you, but the lake is quite big. And eventually, rowing around the rock walls, you eventually come across a big old hole in the wall.
Is this our lasso cave? I say as I uh, like pull out the little flyer from the job and look at it.
So when you look
Confirmation.
at it, it says surrounded by a lake. Check. Has a bunch of red powder. Well, that's up for discussion. You can't see any from here because it's really dark inside. Probably once you're inside, most of you, aside from Taurus, should be able to see relatively well inside. I don't think your dark vision works very well when you're like in sunlight, but once you're actually like out of the sunlight, you should be able to see. Your eyes should be able to adjust relatively well to the darkness.
yeah.
Oh, here's another thing. Dark vision allows us to see in black and white, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And
We're
at a
looking
range.
for red powder.
Yeah. Well, you can produce some light maybe. Once you find
I
some.
also have dark vision.
Yeah.
As a half elf, I have dark vision.
Yeah. Also, I feel sorry for Taurus because he will be completely blind in here. Unless you guys have
darn.
some sort of
Here we
torches.
go.
Yeah. So basically everything kind of checks out. Unless you want to go in and find it out
Alright.
firsthand.
Is there anything flammable? I could use flame bolt on it and get us some light.
There's the boat.
Good news. As an Asimar, I have the light bearer effect, which means that I automatically know the light cantrip. So I'm guessing we row up to the cave, you know, lay in the boat, because it is a cave on land, correct?
It's a cave that's about a foot above the water. The footing entrance is about a foot above the water, so you have to like climb into it a little. Not really, actually. Like, you could kind of like row the boat right next to it, and then like probably jump into it, because a foot is not very, very big.
It's not very much. Anyways, we're gonna row us up to there, and I'm gonna take a length of 10 feet of rope and tie it in place. Well, I don't even need 10 feet. I probably use 5 feet.
Okay.
I take some of the rope that I have, because I have some in my backpack, and we'll tie it to a rock so that way it doesn't float away.
Yeah.
And then I take my staff and I cast light on it, and
Okay.
the one end of the staff begins to glow brilliantly. Think like Gandalf going into Mines of Moria kind of thing.
Cool. So Taurus, you are illuminated by Bruno's shiny stick.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, time to go into the cave. All right, Tylenol, come with me. Oh, right. I guess you other three probably are also important here too.
I'm guessing that's
Yes,
Ladle.
it's Myrtle.
I'm gonna add that to his list of aliases.
So Myrtle goes, kind of just hops right into the cave, and holds his hand out for Tylenol, very gentlemanly.
And of course, I've already stepped up because I tied the boat in place and
Right.
got my staff. It's glowing with brilliant, otherworldly radiance. It's sort of a golden yellow, like morning sun, which makes sense given the patron deity.
All right, Tylenol. Do you take his hand to allow?
In marriage?
I mean, maybe.
Wishes.
Maybe. I don't know. I think Myrtle's smitten for your fictional character design. Nice character design there.
Muggles
Would be a real
certainly
shame if
wishes
someone were to impregnate it. Oh, jeez.
Love these.
Well, Tylenol, he's got his hand out, reaching for you, and he's trying to be a gentleman.
Sure.
Dungeon-
I take it.
Dungeons and Dragons After Dark.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, so now you guys are all in the cave. I assume Taurus is also in the cave. He didn't bring up that he... Vickers also did not bring up that he's in the cave.
I'm in the cave.
Okay, you're in the cave. Taurus, are you in the cave?
What are we doing in the?
Yeah, I'm
what are we
guessing
doing in the
so.
cave?
It's
you-
like being in the closet.
What are we doing in the cave exactly?
You're looking for...
Looking for red powder. Haven't you been listening?
a bunch
Nothing
of...
suspicious, I hope.
A lot of red powder. Yes.
Phew.
Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. Yeah, it's
What
a
we
lot.
should have said before we murdered those kids.
So yeah, you need 1 kilogram of red powder, and bring it back. You probably also need a
Crazy.
like. 1 kilogram of red powder, and bring it back. You probably need like a little, like a bag or some sort of container to contain it.
All right. Everybody, keep an eye out for anything red.
Okay.
And I facing to the cave. I'm one of the
I just saw the meme. Tylenol be like, I do not want to catch pregnancy. Is that red versus blue?
looks of it, yeah.
Okay.
I love red versus blue.
Man, that's old. We're all old. I probably was not old enough.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, so now that you are in the cave, it seems like a whole lot of nothing. The light from Bruno's shiny glow stick is illuminating against the wall. Nothing red so far. Eventually, you do kind of come across a very rusty sword in a stone. Looks pretty neat. And around it
Sword got in the stone.
is some... Do you want to touch the sword? Do you want to play with the
I
sword?
want to see what's around it first.
Well, there's some powder, and it's red.
so can we put the sword on the powder, or put the powder on the sword, and then sniff it with our nose? You know, for
Now,
All right,
Reasons.
so
I wanna-
so Vigarus takes some powder and puts it on the sword, and Vigarus, you are now officially high. Okay.
it's not too much different from all the times I'm drunk.
All the 1 or 2 times that you have been canonically drunk during this campaign.
That's right.
you know, Vickers, I was gonna ask you for identification, but it appears that you're already on it. So, is this the red powder are we looking for, or is it just rust?
So you recognize the
this is some good
snorkeling
shit.
feeling, and yes, you, in your sinuses, you have identified this as red powder.
Man, this is some good shit, guys.
Alright. Let me look and see if we've got anything that we can put it in.
I
Well,
put it
there's
in my
Tylenol's
nose.
pockets.
Yeah.
Over in Tylenol's pockets, and I think to myself.
Better put it in Tylenol's pants.
That's the only thing. Tylenol's pants.
I'd really like to get in your pants because I just shit in mine.
Goodness gracious. I'm gonna have to kill you.
Kill me how? I am the master.
I take Tylenol's old pants out of my backpack. And I cut a bit of fabric off of one of the pant legs. And I fashion a pouch out of it.
Alright.
Fortunately, I'm hesitant to tear this apart, but we need something to keep it in.
All right.
And,
Roll survival on that.
At least this is the sniffable part of Tylenol's pants.
Oh my god. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to roll a survival check on that.
Sweet, I have proficiency in that. And what is it? If I have proficiency in it, it's the bonus I get from the class and the proficiency bonus?
It's from your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with it. So,
yeah,
so your
rolled a
survival is
16.
plus 5. Oh, so plus 5. Is that plus or
Yeah, so
with or without the plus 5? So 21?
Yeah, it's 21.
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty easy. You make the best freaking
I'm underwater too. Yeah,
What?
they're bell diving spiders. Sorry, I'm having a side conversation.
Okay.
Are you playing them video games
Plus.
again?
Yes, I am.
Well, speaking of spiders,
So
um,
inattentive.
just for the lore's sake, and that this is on camera, I'm pretty sure the death of the Goblin Daddy was spiders.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Okay, so technically, the hero point would actually go to the spiders.
Well, we did do the Goblin Children, so
Yeah.
alright, anyways, yeah, that goes to the 79 spiders, with 1 to do piercing per 3 spiders, with a +1 to hit per 2 spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, just so you know, there's like there's 4 big old spiders and a crud ton of tiny little spiders. And the
We
Goblin
actually
Daddy
had 2
didn't
big
really.
ass spiders according to the allies. Just 2 ridiculous spiders. We had 3 egg sacs.
Gotta wait for the spider unboxing.
Fashion couch, scooping the red powder into it. Is there a way for me to keep your eyes program stuff?
It's you can feel it. There's definitely enough there to make at least a tenth of a kilogram. So probably not. And you can take as much of it as you can.
Yeah, we're gonna take it. Just take it all.
All right. You take all of it. It's not a whole lot.
This isn't anywhere near that green or red powder. On that note, there's this sword.
You want to touch it? You want to try to rip it out of the rock?
I don't know if I'm strong enough to do that. You want to try, Horace?
Sure.
All right. Make a strength check.
I don't have my dice with me, FYI.
Alright.
Nobody ever has
Ethan?
their dice with them.
We rolled a 5.
So that plus
Plus,
his strength.
guessing a 3.
Yes.
I think it's
So 8. So he easily rips it out. Actually, it wasn't really much of a challenge. It's still a rusty sword. Well, it's a tiny little sword. And yeah. Want to keep it?
as well.
All right. Who's keeping it?
I would imagine one of the people that are stronger.
Tars picked it out, so we'll just let him keep it. What is it? This
Want to keep?
rusty longsword or a short sword?
It's a short sword. Want to keep the rusty short sword, Taurus? Taurus?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I said to keep it. So,
Okay, cool.
as a memento of,
Also, just to remind you guys, Taurus is at 5 out of 18 hit points, so he's still kind of winded from earlier. And even then, he could get that thing out of there. So yeah, Taurus is a bit of.
Let's take a short rest before we continue.
Okay. So we do that. It's successful. Congratulations, you take an hour, and Vikaroos, congratulations, you sneeze all of the red powder out, and you get an extra, I don't know, 50 grams of red powder along with all the snot.
Hooray! It's the best red powder you can get.
We need a grams of that to make a kilogram. And we have 100 grams already, so we've got 150 grams. We are 15% of the way done.
Hooray!
Alright.
Restores some of Taurus's, who doesn't it?
Alright, so Taurus, you have 2 hit dice. Would you like to use one or both of them? You're missing 13 hit points, so you can choose to replenish 1d10 worth of hit points or 2d10 worth of hit points. Once you do
10 worth of hit points.
2d10s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them were 9s.
Both of them were 9s. Okay, so that's 18 plus twice his constitution, 26. He's full health. Congratulations. I don't suppose anyone else is missing hit points. Tylenol, you're missing 7 hit points. You're at 9 out of 16. Bruno is...
6.
Yeah, Bruno's at 4. Yeah, Tylenol, you're the only one. Do you want to replenish one or both of your D8 hit dice? You're missing 7 hit points.
I'll replenish.
Alrighty. So, you want to roll it? Do you have your dice, Tylenol?
Let me get. Dice.
I have dice.
Which ones do I gotta roll? 20?
2 D8s. See, this is why you're the MVP.
Number 1 lands on 8. Number 2 also lands on 8.
Okay, so you replenish all of your hits.
Yep.
This is where you go, woo, yeah, baby!
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Okay. Alrighty. So, moving on from that, you guys did a short rest. Congratulations. Now Taurus and Tylenol have all their health, but also like no no hit dice to replenish on any subsequent short rests. Though you guys don't seem to do a whole lot of those anyways, so yeah. Oh well, whatever. So, do you still have your lights? Yeah, good.
it should be good.
Okay.
If not, it's a cantrip, so I'm assuming it sticks around. If not, it's just
Yeah, it's just an action, so. Oh yeah, it also requires a firefly or a phosphorescent moss, which definitely shouldn't have been a problem, especially since you just came out from a pond with some of that moss.
Yep.
It says a firefly or phosphorescent moss, so yeah, you got the moss covered, so never mind. Okay, so you crack your glow stick again, and woo! And eventually, the cave divots and tangents into a left path and a right path.
We could split up. I don't know when. But
All right.
you know what? Actually, let's do that.
All right.
Vickers, you can come with me.
Yay.
First, I don't know. We'll have you go left. Vickers and I will go right.
What about me?
Oh, you can come with us too.
You're with us always.
Aw.
You can just stay there.
Okay. So Myrtle goes with
Leo,
Bruno
you
and
can-
Taurus.
You're coming with us.
Oh,
We called him Needle. And adding that to his list of illnesses.
as well as Weedle.
Yeah, we don't have Weedle yet. That'll probably show up eventually.
All right. So now we have a split up party between Bruno, Taurus, and
Taurus.
Myrtle, and Tylenol and Vickers. All right.
Well, Tylenol and Taurus. I took Vickers with me, so we've got Myrtle, Vickers, Bruno in one, and then we've got Taurus and Tylenol in another. And of course, Tylenol spiders. I imagine they should be capable of handling anything they come across.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, any party that does not have Tylenol spiders should be asking, "Where's Tylenol spiders?" I do not feel safe anymore. they're like the personal bodyguards.
Alright, Taurus, Tylenol, that means you guys are going to have to actually take the initiative for once and start opening an adventure.
Okay. So first we'll cover Taurus and Tylenol. You guys wait, did you guys mention which paths you are going on? Which one's taking the left, which ones are taking the right?
We're taking right.
All right.
Yeah, Bruno, Vickers, and Weedle are going right, and Taurus and Tylenol are going left.
All right. Okay. So now I gotta keep a consistent timeline here. I actually have fun with split parties. Okay. So
Honestly, I did this because otherwise they're just going to sit there like I'm so unreliable. I need them to actually do things.
that's fair. All right. So first off, let's cover Taurus and Tylenol. So you guys take the left. Take the left.
Plus, being able to separate lentil from Tylenol allows me to pull my Tylenol and like that.
Okay, so Tylenol, you seem to move relatively well through all of this. However, as soon as Bruno and the rest start moving into their respective tangents, you notice a bit of a problem. You can't see in the dark.
Taurus, that is. Tylenol's has dark vision.
Yeah, Tylenol has dark vision. She can see fine. Just, it's a little dim after about 60 feet. But Taurus, it's pretty pitch black over here.
So what are we two going to do about it?
Fire?
Alright, so you're gonna try to make a fire. So with the stuff that you have, well, you have a,
Check your character sheets. Do either of you have torches?
you probably don't anymore. What spells do you have, Tylenol? Taurus doesn't have any because he's a fighter.
I think Chill Touch is one of them.
I think you're gonna chill touch life into existence.
Spells. No, those are cantrips.
Hey,
Those are
all
also
you can do-
spells, so
maybe you can hold hands.
I mean,
I have Chill Touch, Mending, and Druid.
You also have wild
Well,
shape.
check your
Are there any animals that like produce light? I know there's fish. Maybe you could make a fish that cannot swim.
Another thing is, they probably have torches in their backpacks.
They don't have their
torches in my
backpacks.
backpack.
They don't have their stuff anymore.
For you guys to think of a solution. I'll let this work to you.
I cannot make fire.
But you cannot make fire. You have a... Yeah, what you have, Taurus, is a rusty short sword. You could... Like, if you hit it, that thing hard enough, you could probably make it ignite into fire, maybe. You also have that, green mystery potion. Tylenol, you have pants.
2, 6.
And also, oh yeah, Taurus, you have the trident with funny words. That is also a trident of like fish speaking or something. Fish coming. So do with that what you will. So all in all, you could just simply hold Tylenol's hand. Just like I seem to be doing with you guys. Think for yourselves, please.
might be the best option there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to do that.
Yeah. Piggyback ride. Actually, I don't...
Touch her.
No. What?
You know, hold her hand.
Yeah.
Touch her.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Taurus and Tylenol, I think Taurus is offering to hold your hand or jump on your back or something. Sounds like this 15-year-old wants to jump this 169-year-old lady.
Alternatively, Tylenol can ride on Taurus's back and tell him where to go.
Oh man, Myrtle will be so jealous. Oh jeez.
Also, here's
Can't you just give me like a stick or something? And like tap around or whatever.
Well, you can see. Taurus can't. Technically, he could tap around with that steel short sword if you want.
Oh, I
Try
thought it was
on
Taurus.
Yeah, Taurus how are you with blind sight? Probably not very.
But it's gonna get very old very quickly hearing that metal pipe sound effect over and over again. He uses the trident with funny words.
Okay.
Just be like, do we have that sound effect? Hold up, let me check. Metal.
Well, I have a question. Are there any animals that
just
can
be
produce
like-
light?
Ow.
Yeah, that. I'm not a big fan of that noise.
Well, that's
Bruh.
if he had to use that. That's what it would sound like if he used the trident with funny words. So let's think of something else.
Alright. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah. Taurus's fighting style is just 2-weapon fighting style. Nothing about blind sight. I'm pretty sure that's also not in the player's handbook, so never mind that. Tylenol, you have wild shape that you can use. Are there any animals that produce light?
Fireflies. Lightning bugs. Maybe some squids.
Lightning bugs. I think there are certain
lightning
insects that kind of qualify as beasts. You need to be a beast. Let's see here. You could turn yourself into a giant spider.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't necessarily need. Which one is the one that can change?
The one that can already see.
Okay.
Huh?
You can turn into a giant fire
The one
beetle.
that can already see.
Giant fire beetles.
Fire beetle.
Yeah, they qualify as beasts. You could also make it
Sick.
as strong as a challenge rating of 1. That would probably just make it bigger, though.
Yeah, it takes its name from a pair of glowing glands that give off light. Giant fire beetle would do it.
Don't know. Well, we've
light
seen your
that
options there,
people
Tylenol. We've seen your
Here's a
options.
hint.
What's
There's a hint here too. You have to actually talk in order to get stuff done.
Well, I don't
So
know.
what are we talking about?
Well, Tylenol, you have some options. You can hold Taurus's hand because Taurus is blind. Taurus cannot see in the dark. You can, but you can like turn into a fire beetle. You can hold his hand.
What if I do both? Let me turn into a fire beetle and hold his hand. It'll like scare the crap out of him. Just sees like a massive beetle. He's like, ah!
Well, Taurus has seen you wild shape.
Yeah, but never in the dark. So for all he knows, I could just be a giant beetle.
That would be pretty hilarious.
Get my point.
So,
Yes.
is that what you're going to do?
I'm going to turn into a giant fire beetle and hold his hand. With
Alright,
my
Taurus,
beetle
what is your reaction to
legs.
this? This is all happening in the dark. And Taurus,
Unannounced.
No, I'm still a child, please.
so
No, Mama, I like boys.
It's the first time he's role-played this entire game. And I don't mean this session, I mean game, the entire campaign. Congratulations.
Okay. So now it looks like you guys can now continue forward. It only illuminates about 10 feet, but you can make it a little bit bigger to increase its challenge. Maybe have it.
20 feet total.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
according to this, it's bright light in a 10-foot radius, so you do actually have color vision, and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
yep. So now you continue down this pathway, and eventually you come across some bats. Now the bats are sleeping. However, there's a faint voice. There's a faint noise of what sounds like Vikaroos in the distance, kind of sneezing. So the bats kind of get startled and start flying towards you and kind of get up on your face, but then eventually start flying away. So, you're gonna continue on further? Good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Continue on further. Eventually, you find a
Alright,
big
I
old.
thought you were talking to the other guy.
You eventually come across.
It's just you and Taurus.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna be back too. I'm back.
Alright. Take what you need. I'm hoping that we can get those two on. interact more.
Yeah.
Things are getting a lot more interesting for me.
I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
Are they gone too?
Apologies. Okay, right back. I'm
We're
sorry.
here.
They're still here.
Sorry. Do something. Alright, where were we?
I don't know.
Alright, so a bunch
Oh,
of
they were in a cave or something.
yeah, they're in the they're in the left side. And they just got swarmed with bats
in
and
the right passage.
and the bats flew away. So gonna keep walking. Tars, Tylenol.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys continue doing that, and eventually, you come across some more red powder. This time you can kind of see it because Tylenol is a giant fire beetle who is holding Taurus's hand. And within that red powder, now this is a really big pile of red powder, easily a kilogram. However, within there seems to be a something interesting within. Do you want the interesting object?
Important.
Huh?
Yes.
Wait.
Check.
Alrighty. Well, you reach in
Oh,
and what? And why it is a 50 gold piece worth of obsidian rock. It is a big old obsidian rock.
Stick.
Right.
And 50 gold is quite a bit of money compared to our current situation, especially.
And in there as well is another obsidian. This one only worth 20 gold pieces. You probably don't know this firsthand, but I'm just saying that as to tell you like how much obsidian is within this one rock. So yeah,
The rock and sell it later.
you can keep the rock, and Tylenol could probably put all of this dust and the rocks into her pockets, into her pants.
Have any pants, remember? Somebody
Yes, you
stole
do.
them.
You
No,
put
I
on
have your
you
old
put on a new
pants.
Sarah.
I know.
You put on a
You
new
have
set.
a new pair of pants.
It's
in
a
pockets.
Has pockets.
Pockets. Sick.
Bottom.
And that was
very
a
big.
50 GP and a 20 GP obsidian rock.
Yes. Okay. So, do you wish to continue further down this, or since you already have the kilogram of red powder, would you like to go back to where you came from, or do you want to continue looking for?
They just flat out find a kilogram of it.
Yes. At least. Actually, they feel it, and there's about 1,600 grams of red powder. It's a big pile. all of which Tylenol can fit into her
1,600
pants.
grams.
Yes. 1.6 kilograms. Alright, Tylenol Taurus, it's time for you to make decisions. I can't have you be completely silent for all these.
You can do it.
Huh?
So what decisions?
What you got?
I reckon.
While we're
I
ahead.
should-
Huh?
Yeah.
While we're ahead.
Yeah. You got what you came in here for. Now you just need to meet up with the others somehow. Tell me your intentions.
Just go back, push up then.
Alright. So now you will continue to do that. Alright, so back over to you, Bruno, Myrtle, and Vicarus. So as you continued down to the cave, it probably now occurs to you that, oh yeah, Taurus probably can't see. Oh well, whatever. So
You'll be fine.
you'll be fine.
Builds character.
Yeah. Let him learn how to do it. He'll probably acclimate to the darkness. As Vicarus
Sure.
seems to have. Or
I have dark vision, so
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody over here has dark vision, and I've also got the light stick, so...
yes. So you continue going further into the cave. As you walk, you see Vicarus, kind of like wiping his nose kind of twitching a little bit. And eventually, you come across what looks to be a large sleeping boar. That your glow
You
stick
see
is
what I see,
illuminating.
Vicarus.
did you say a large sleeping whore?
A boar.
'Cause I know what I can do with that.
A,
What?
a giant pig. It's a boar.
I mean, that's
Do you
rude
see
to call
what
it
I see,
that, but okay.
Vicarus?
Sorry, what?
I say, of course, in a low voice. You see what I see, Vicarus?
I see food is what I see.
Exactly,
Since
that's what I see
Since
too.
since it's not what I'm thinking. It's food.
In Mudhole. You sneak attack that boar?
I got some. I can use some firebolt
you-
and get it nice and cooked for us.
Or are you talking to me?
Huh?
Oh yeah, this is. Oh yeah,
Uh,
this is
Yeah,
This is
Myrtle.
all.
Mudhole.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely. This is absolutely nothing. I perfectly got this. So he
Alright.
goes into stealth mode. Stealth mode has been activated, and he goes around in the cave entrance, and then your heart drops as you look at Vicarus. His nose is twitching even more.
And then
Myrtle-
I reach over and I pinch Vicarus' nose. No sneezing. What is it?
What was that?
Such a
The
disgusting.
increase of the increase in pressure causes the when you plug the nose, the pressure has to escape somehow. So the groove's just straight up craps himself.
My Discord died for a second, so I just came back to everything.
Okay. So anyways, so yeah, you plug Vicarus's nose, and he's just looking at Bruno like, well, I can't speak for Vicarus, but yeah,
No sneezing, I whisper.
so Myrtle breathes a sigh of relief, and continues walking towards the boar, like very slowly. And he whips out a knife very slowly again, so as to make no noise. And then finally, as he does it, the twitching starts rattling Bruno's fingers, and his mouth starts going, and then suddenly,
I slap my other hand over his mouth. No sneezing. I whisper again.
Vigaruz instinctively starts looking a little worried, but it seems to be working. And then the boar kind of like exhales a little bit as a snoring. And what you see is some delightful red powder moving towards Vigaruz. And then all hope is lost. Because
I hiss at Bruno.
yeah.
Very loud enough for him to hear.
Yeah, he immediately gets the hint and he goes in for the kill. But then it happened. Your hand and both of your hands were blown back by the sheer weight of this half-elven explosion of the sinuses. All it seemed to do, all blocking it seems to do, was increase the pressure. And there was a huge friggin' sneeze.
That's you.
And the boar just continued to sleep. And and Myrtle was kind of just like shocked, was like paralyzed in shock for a couple seconds. And he's just like, he just shrugs and goes in for the kill, and the boar goes like, and he sneezes, and the blowback hits Vigaruz right dead on, and he gets slammed up against the wall. Vigaruz is knocked prone. It doesn't deal any damage to him, but he's knocked prone. And this giant boar is now a bit angry that a knife was just plunged into its neck. So yeah.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative.
D20, right?
Yes.
D20, yeah. Let me check my initiative bonus.
13.
+1. I rolled a 16.
I don't have a bonus.
Okay. What did you roll, Vigaruz?
13.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so it looks like the order is Myrtle, and then Bruno, then the boar, and then Vigaruz. Okay, so... Okay, Tylenol's on the move, so we'll wait for him to stop being... Okay. So...
What you said it was Whistle, Bruno, and Vigaruz, and where was the boar?
The boar is about 20 feet away from both of you.
Well, I mean initiative.
Oh, okay. Myrtle's first.
It is surprised, isn't it?
Yes, it is surprised. Okay, so Myrtle is first. Bruno is second. The boar is third, but its turn gets skipped since it was surprised. And then Vigaruz is last. Okay, so Myrtle. Actually, no. because it was surprise, you gotta hit in before the, that just means you gotta hit in before initiative goes. So the boar still gets its turn. Okay. So, let's look at the memes board. Memes boards are fun. I don't want to catch pregnancy.
Alright, what's going on? I couldn't hear for a little bit.
Sorry.
Check memes board.
There. Okay, the other three are in combat. You guys just made it back to the,
Sweet.
you guys just made it back to the cave intersection. And, we finally start hearing some actual combat. This is a little bit after the fact as you walk through. But do you wish to go into that right spot? I can't hear you, Tarius. What'd you say?
Yeah, let's go. Right. Yeah.
Yes. Alrighty. Okay, so they're gonna reach your location within about 60 seconds. If they kind of dash.
10 turns.
Yes.
It's 10 turns.
Alright. So first up is Myrtle. So Myrtle tries to go in for the kill again with his other knife. And it's a hit. And he deals 6 piercing damage to the thing. Okay. The boar is unhappy with this, and now it's your turn, Bruno.
Alright. 20 feet of distance isn't too much for me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up and I'm going to hit with my staff. Since I've got my shield equipped at the moment, it's only 1d6. Roll an attack. What do I add to that? Do I add anything to the attack roll?
With your staff?
Yeah, do I add anything to the attack roll, or is it just I roll?
Yeah, you add your strength. You don't add proficiency.
11 then.
Okay.
I'm done now.
Okay.
So I rolled an 11.
Your proficiency. Okay, this is the attack roll or the damage roll? I'm confused. I'm sorry.
This is the attack roll.
Okay, then yeah, you do. You're proficient with stabs, so yeah, you do add your proficiency bonus along with the strength.
Oh, proficiency bonus, yeah.
So 13.
Strength and proficiency bonus would be 13.
Okay. So. Should be a hit. Let me check stuff here. Check some stuff.
It's just a boar, and I mentioned 15 would probably hit.
Yeah. Dexterity, I'm sure, won't be an issue. My bigger issue would be, is any, natural, yeah, 13 is barely it.
Yeah.
Alright, so damage. Since you're versatile, go versatile.
Yeah.
Hell out of this thing.
It would be 1d6 plus strength modifier, right?
Yes.
3 damage.
3 damage. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie doke. Next up is the boar's turn. And the boar makes an attempt at wrenching Myrtle off of it. And he succeeds in doing so, throwing Myrtle against the wall and knocks him prone as well. Okay. And then okay. So the boar then moves a little to your guys' right and ends its turn.
Right? Quick moves.
All right.
You're on prone right now, so you're gonna have to get up.
Oh, I'm getting up.
Okay, so that costs 15 of your movement speed. The boar is about 25 feet away. Actually, probably 30 since you knocked back a little bit.
That's
You're
okay. I'm
probably
pretty.
close enough for a spell attack, though.
I'm pretty sure my firebolt has a pretty decent range. Let's see. If only my phone didn't take so damn long to check.
You can look it up if you'd like.
There it goes. It's got a range of 120 feet. So I'm good.
Alright.
I'm gonna use firebolt.
Okay. That's
and,
so that's a ranged attack from your end, so roll d20.
6.
Okay.
Plus your spell casting.
Plus
modifier
5,
is
yeah. Yeah, so 11.
So,
Alrighty. So then that is a miss.
Damn.
Okay. Next.
And then I...
Okay, so turn 2 is Bruno's turn. Unless you want to move, Beakaroos.
is it? It
No,
should
I'm
be.
fine.
It should be Whistle's turn.
Oh, right, Myrtle's turn. Okay.
Who? Whistle.
Whistle.
Fuck it.
Every time I say his name, I give him a different nickname. I mean, look at his aliases.
Yes, I'm aware of all the alias. All the alii. Okay, so he... So Myrtle, gets up and goes to try to move a bit more closer to the wall. Since both of his daggers are currently lodged inside of the boar. So he does not have any weapons at the moment.
Bruh.
Jeez. Okay. So he moves a little bit more against the wall. He's also unproned himself. So now it is your turn, Bruno.
Alright. I'm going to move up to the boar again and hit it with my staff again.
Okay.
Roll. And that is a 12 this time.
That is a
On
hit.
bonuses. Alright. It is a 1d6 plus 1. 5 damage this time.
Okay. That's 5 damage. You're bruising it. It's not liking this.
Come on, men. We'll have dinner yet.
Okay. Now it is the boar's turn. And it attempts to attack Bruno with its tusks. Does a 19 hit you?
Does a what?
A 19.
Well, my AC is 15, so yeah.
Alrighty. Oof. You take 7 slashing damage. Why are you doing this? I guess that's one way to. I guess that's one way to do it.
Hit, let's go. Which damage did it do?
7.
Dealt 7 slashing damage to Bruno.
Alright. Let's go to 11.
Sir.
Son of a-
I didn't mean to
Oh.
click that twice, sorry. I
I think
didn't
that's
mean to
Tom and
click it
Jerry,
once.
right?
It
Yeah.
sounds very Tom and Jerry-ish.
It's Tom and
My
Jerry.
bad.
Alright, next up is Vikaruz's turn.
Alright, let's do Firebolt again. And I rolled a 12 plus 5, which would give me 17.
17.
Okay, that's a hit.
Alright, then I think I roll a d10, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm pretty sure it's 1d10.
Alright, rolling a d10. 6.
Okay. Fire. Fire bad. Boar's still alive though. And
Damn
kicking.
it. Getting fucking hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Okay.
How many turns left until Tylenol and Taurus arrive?
Well, that was the end of turn 2, so now it's turn 3. So far, 12 seconds have passed. So, 48 seconds until the other two show up with the spiders. And I'm pretty sure Tylenol is still a beetle.
I'm sick of the spiders.
Still a fire beetle.
I got a sound for that. Yep.
Alrighty. So now it is Myrtle's turn. Myrtle is still, and Myrtle is, still staying. Okay, he's moving towards, Vikaruz. And, you have mere seconds. What?
Basically us.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so the boar. Okay, so Myrtle is moving towards Vikaruz basically, and then he's, you know, doing his own thing. Now it is your turn, Bruno.
I shout over, I'm like, Missile, if I hold this thing still, can you get your daggers back?
He reacts responding. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Alright, I try to grapple the boar.
You automatically fail. This thing is several times larger than you are. So,
Alright, well, gonna move in range so that if it tries to move away, I get an opportunity to attack on it.
okay. Okay, so now it is the boar's turn. And the boar goes, actually moves away from you. So yes, it does provoke opportunity attack. Do you wish to use that?
Of course, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
That was an 11.
Okay, that's a miss. So the boar goes and moves up to Myrtle, and although it attempts to attack it, Myrtle reacts using the ready reaction to move about 15 feet to the left, to his left flank, so that the as soon as the tusk attack were to attack Myrtle, he rams himself into the wall. Okay. Now it is your turn, Vikaruz. The boar is currently against the wall. Literally.
How far away from me?
About 10 feet.
Did anything happen from this creature that is several times larger than me crashing into the wall?
Well, it looks stuck.
And that's
Or
something.
I'm stuck.
Help me, stepbrother.
Step boar. I'm stuck.
If this was like Vicar's thought, then that would make a lot of sense, but
Alright.
Stays
Vikaruz,
true.
do your
10
thing.
feet away from me?
Yes, it is 10 feet from you.
Alright. I use poison
is your
spray.
change. Yeah.
Alright. Poison spray it is. Okay. So, I believe that is a constitution saving throw on the board's end, correct?
Yes. The creature must succeed on a constitution saving throw or take 1d12 damage.
Does a, does a 22 succeed on that?
What am I looking
I'm
at?
pretty sure it's higher than.
Your spell save DC, Vikaruz.
Spell save DC is 13.
Okay, so 22 is way higher than that. Alrighty.
Okay. This bullshit.
Okay. Next. Okay, so now it is turn 4. 18 seconds have passed. And it is Myrtle's turn. Myrtle now jumps onto the boar to remove the daggers. He goes like, and then he uses
I was gonna say.
that to do 2 attacks, including an offhand attack against the boar. What were you saying, Taurus?
I'm gonna have to be getting off soon
Okay.
because I have work tomorrow
Oh.
and I have to get up at 5.
Alright, let's try and finish this encounter.
Alrighty. So Myrtle got a natural 20 and a natural failure.
Naturally.
Alright.
So, and the critical hit is on the offhand attack. So no bonuses are added to this attack. But the critical hit bonus is. So it deals 8 piercing damage. The boar, still unhappy. Still a little unhappy and is trying to wrench even harder. Just as Kirishima would say, even harder! Alright.
Bruh.
Now it is your turn,
Bro,
Bruno.
what are you doing?
Alright.
No, it's not bruh, it's boar.
I'm
Bruh.
What's it gonna take for me to unbuckle the shield from my arm?
I think that could just be like a unbuckled shield from your arm. I think you could probably do one of those like little mini actions, but you could probably only get away with doing like 2 of those.
Like a free action or a bonus action?
Probably like a free action, yeah.
Alright. Anytime this thing hits me, it's going to deal damage, so the shield is helping.
Okay.
I grip the staff with both hands and I rush up to him. Slam the thing down two-handedly over the back of its neck. And now it's time for me to roll to see if I actually hit it.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Alrighty.
Self up and it worked. And since a nat 20 is a critical hit, that means I roll double damage dice.
Yes, you roll a you
Fine,
roll an
here.
extra die.
From Arizona.
Oh, and they're D8 too because I'm two-handing it now.
Yeah, so 2d8s.
Alright, one of those was an 8, the other one's a 3, plus my strength of 1, so that's 12 damage.
Alright. The boar seems to have stopped struggling while inside the, while stuck in there. Alright.
Ow.
On the boar's turn, it makes a death saving throw. It succeeds.
Yay.
Huzzah.
Vikaroos.
Yes.
The boar is dying.
If we hit, we can force it to take a death saving throw, right?
Yes.
Alright, so it's just finishing it after that.
And if you manage to deal 44 damage in a single attack, you can insta-kill it.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that powerful yet. Firebolt.
Guiding is up to the par with that, and it's 46.
Okay. So we can just say for the next, I don't know, 36 seconds that you just continue wailing on it till it dies. Taurus and Tylenol finally show up to the fray, but they kind of look sad because they don't get any experience points. We do get experience points for those bats, though. You get, I don't know, 2 experience points for the bats.
Alright, so 2 experience points for them, and how many experience points for us?
Let me tally in their experience points real quickly. Taurus and Tylenol, you both get Dose, Experios. Bruno and Vikaroos and Myrtle, you all get... This challenge rating is pretty high, actually.
Yeah, it was large enough apparently that I couldn't grapple it.
Alright, you both... all 3 of you get 250 experience points.
Shit.
You mean sick?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so that puts Bruno at 794. Vikaroos at 700.
You're cutting out. I didn't hear how many experience points we're getting.
Oh, 250.
250 each.
250, not 15.
That's what I said, 250.
Okay. So that puts Vikaru's at 769.5.
Hearing them.
Sorry. And as for Myrtle,
He's like cutting out like crazy. I haven't heard hardly anything.
We're getting 250 experience points from killing
250?
250. How
I'm
much
at
do I need to
7.
level up?
I'm at 779.
779? I put you in at 769.
Yes.
Okay. So you're at 779. And as for Myrtle, good old Myrtle. How much experience points do you have, Myrtle? That puts Myrtle at 750 point at 850.5. Myrtle's close. Very, very close to that
How much do I
third
need to
level.
level up?
900.
900. That's perfect by me. That means I need a little over more experience.
Okay. So, okay, so Taurus and Tylenol both show up to the fray. It's a little dark. But they show up, and Tylenol's got a bunch of red powder. Do you wish to tell them about all the powder that you just got? That was not sorted. Don't snort the red powder.
Yeah, sure. I'll tell them about this red powder. Probably a drug or something. But so as you can see, this red powder stuff is very scarlet color. Kind of a powdery feel to it. No idea what it is. Perhaps we should take it to
How
like.
much of it do you have? Chase, how much of it do
Not
you
a bet.
have?
Okay. We have 150 grams.
You have
in
You have 1,600 grams.
This. It says currently filled with
It
150
says I have
grams.
150 grams. You have 1,600 grams.
Okay, 1,600 grams. Then. Why didn't you write that down?
I did write that down.
Okay, here.
At least I was sure it was. Oh yeah, there it is. It's in your pants.
In inventory?
Yeah.
Now he's looking in the inventory.
Inventory.
Yeah, the small clef.
Yeah. Pants with portable hole, not bottomless, though. Basically more like a pocket you found pants. The pocket's currently attuned to time.
Oh, okay, that's an
1.6
earlier
kilograms
text.
of red powder.
Okay, he edited an
Yes.
earlier text that says contains.
Why'd you put it
what?
so early? I was looking at June 2nd.
It's in your pants.
Then write it down there. No, never mind.
That's what I did. I wrote it in your pants. Anyways.
Making a lot of pants.
Anyways.
Lovely little.
Point is, we got this red powder. No idea what it is. Maybe we should go see, like,
Who cares what it
see,
is?
like, some sort of witch
Somebody's
hunt.
paying money for it.
Yes. You also got some obsidian rocks.
Did you say how much experience we need to get to the next level?
Yes,
We need
900.
900.
Okay.
So I need just a little over 100.
Gotcha.
Ow. Okay. It's over 9,000 experience points. Alrighty. So, are you done in this cave? Because there are other pathways branching from here, from this big old cave room, past the boar.
We could go deeper into the cave,
You can go
but
deeper.
also
into
we've
the
got
cave.
what we came for.
Yeah, you got what you came
we've got
for,
what we
but
came
there
This
are.
thing's been going.
Yeah, you got what you came
This thing's
for.
been going on for like 2.5 hours.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm just asking what you guys want to do. You want to go back, or do you want to You want to go? You want to go back to the
Oh,
town?
we're not at Y level 12 yet. We can't find diamonds until we're at Y level 12. Yeah, go back to the town.
Okay. What about everybody else? Taurus, you want to go back to town?
We've got what we come for.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
Alrighty. Cool. So you rolling back to town. Although you run into a problem immediately. The river is kind of running against you this time. So
It should be fine just to get across it.
okay.
And we'll just walk the rest of the way.
All right. So you continue doing that. Tylenol's ankle starts to act out again. She's like, ah. So Myrtle decides to give her a
Arnold
piggyback ride.
Schwarzenegger.
Um,
That's who you sound like.
all right.
Spelled with an E, Isaac, not an I.
Oh my god.
That's what I said. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Anyways,
No,
so
that's not
so
what I
Myrtle
heard.
gives Myrtle offers to give Tylenol with the acting up ankle a piggyback ride again.
Alright.
Tylenol.
So,
You want a
So-
piggyback ride from Myrtle?
drifting. Oh, shit. Yeah, sure.
Yay! Okay, so you make it back, and congratulations, everybody made it back in one piece, and you get to turn in your thing to the officials. Good job. Okay, so
I will
so you
take our...
yeah. So you take your bounty, and he goes to give you 10,000 copper pieces. Congratulations. You got your copper pieces, and you also get to keep all of the spoils that you got from this, including the 50 GP and the 20 GP
And-
obsidian rocks.
And the boar,
Oh right.
I forgot to say that we're hard and stupid, but, you know, I imagine that we would have.
Yes, you get
Forget the boar that, you know.
yes, you get let's say like 5 days of rations from its innards. And also, for completing a a 2-star local quest, you get 200 experience points. Everybody involved gets 200 experience points.
Right, that's actually enough for me to level up.
So 200 more?
Yes, for completing the
200 more.
quest.
Okay.
Alright, Vikaroos, you go
Let's
up
get
to
999.
979.5. Taurus,
Yeah.
you go up to 746. Tylenol, you reach 768. And Bruno, you reach 994. So, Bruno, Myrtle, and Vikaroos all reach 3rd level. Do we wish to... Okay. Do you
I think
two
we
wish
can
to...
let Taurus dip from the call
Yeah.
because he doesn't have to do any
They-
leveling and he needs
yeah.
to
Do you
do his
want...
thing.
Yeah.
You
You
can
guys
stick
can
around
stay
and
on the
level
call. Tylenol, if you want to remain on the call, just to be here and make some weird noises, you can if you want. But yeah, Vikaruz, you also reach 3rd level, and so does Myrtle. Myrtle also reaches 3rd level. Probably from giving Tylenol piggyback rides.
Alright, sick.
Alrighty. Taurus is getting close. Once he's at 3rd level, he gets his
subclass.
Subclass. Alrighty. So, first and foremost, which one of you wants to do your level ups first? Vikaruz or Bruno?
You can do his first.
Okay.
Where do I... Actually, while he's doing that, tell me where I need to go to look at my, where can I go to look at what my level 3 level...
I
don't have a book on me.
I have the book. Yeah. First things.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Okay. So yeah, then let's handle Father first then. Okay, Father dear. 3rd level.
Okay.
You, of course, gain another spell casting level, which means you now have 4 1st level spell slots, but also 2 2nd level spell slots.
Okay.
And that should mean that you also replenish one of the missing spell slots that you didn't have. Actually, no.
2 level 2s?
Actually, you get 2 level 2 spell slots. You still have 0 on all of them, though, at the moment, until you get your, until you perform a long rest. Yes. Very professional.
Alright.
Very humorous, yes.
Thank you. Humorous, yes. Alright, I need to know what I'm looking at to decide what because I'm assuming I get to add new spells, right?
Yes. Okay, I think. Yeah. Alright. Let's look. So first things first. Okay, so you do not learn any new cantrips. Not until 4th level at least. As for hit points, you get an additional 1d6 hit dice, as well as increasing your maximum hit points by a d6 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, Constitution modifier. What is that? 2. It looks like.
Yes. So d6 plus 2.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Let's see, I need to roll. Roll a d6.
Yeah, you roll a d6. I'm pretty sure Bruno rolls a d8 for his hit points.
Alright, I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you increase your hit points by 8, and Bruno, what is your Constitution modifier?
Oh shit!
Also
so
2.
that brings me
Plus
to 20.
Yeah, that.
So that means I increase mine by 4.
Correct. And Vikaruz, your max hit points is now at 20, so you're at 12 out of 20. Actually, no, your HP will increase along with. I'm not gonna do the same treatment with your MP as with your HP. That's sucky.
Okay. Alright.
But you don't regain any hit dice when you increase hit dice. So you still have 2 out of 3. Now. Okay, so Bruno, your hit points increases to 22. Man, Vikaruz's hit points is slowly creeping up to where yours is at.
Anybody?
despite having a lesser hit dice. But you also gain another D8 in hit dice. Do either of you multi-class? I feel like I should also ask that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce. See you later.
Okay.
Later.
What? Do either you or Bruno wish to multi-class?
No, we do not.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
I don't want to, I guess.
Alrighty. I'm just asking for confidentiality. I don't recommend multi-classing at 3rd level. So I'm just asking just to ask.
No. I didn't think I was going to, but
Alright, this actually should be where I unlock 2nd level spells.
Yes. Both you and Vikarus now have 2 2nd level spell slots and 4 instead of 3 1st level spell slots. Now then, as for class features, it doesn't look like the wizard gains any new features. As for any new spells, learning spells, learning casting spells. You prepare the list of wizard spells that are available for you to cast. To do so, choose a number of wizard spells from your spell book equal to your intelligence modifier plus your wizard level.
It says I
okay,
get lesser restoration of spiritual weapon as a life cleric, just automatically.
lesser restoration. So, oh, okay, cool.
And spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon is a good one. Just, I think it can just automatically prepare.
I'm looking at Vikarus' stuff. Spell book. Each time you gain a wizard spell, you can add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spell book. Each of these spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots, as shown in the wizard table. On your adventure, you might find other spells that you can add to your spell book. Okay, so you get to add 2 new spells, 2 new first or levels or 2nd level spells to your spell book.
okay, I'm looking.
I already have all the spells already here.
There's a lot of spells to choose from.
Yeah, especially if you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, luckily, I can use this monitor.
Feature for level.
Now, as for, I'm assuming you've got my player's handbook, Ethan, so you've got all this
Yeah.
stuff. Okay. So I'll just handle that for the time being. Okay, so, yeah, there's a lot of first levels and also some 2nd levels. Do you want me to read from you, some of the 2nd level spells? Or do you want me to read 1st levels? You can learn from
I mean, as long as I'm looking at D&D 5th edition, and I'm looking at 2nd level spells right now.
Okay.
So So you have the book on you, so if I just ask you or give you a name, can you just tell me what it does?
Yeah. Also better, I have I have
I'm
notes
looking
that
at I'm looking at something right now actually for health. It says at any level after first, instead of rolling 1d8, I can just take 5 plus my Constitution modifier.
okay, that's an optional roll. That I'm pretty sure actually asked like towards the beginning of the campaign, like everybody if you want to roll dice or if you want to just take any of the averages, and you guys decided just roll dice. So no, we're just going to do it the with the roll the dice way.
Roll dice today.
Yeah.
What does... Can you give me a description of detect thoughts? Do you guys think that would be useful?
Detect thoughts. Spicy. Okay, so that is a second level divination. It requires concentration for up to 1 minute. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower or doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. What is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check, contested by your intelligence check. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Questions verbally directed at the target creature naturally shape the course of its thoughts. So this spell is particularly effective as part of an interrogation. You can also use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast a spell, or as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead, a thin sheet of lead blocks, or a thin sheet of lead blocks you. You cannot detect a creature with an intelligence of 3 or lower, or one that doesn't speak any language. Once you detect the presence of a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration, as described above. Even if you can't see it, but it must still be within range. Did you get all that?
Could be useful.
Alright. So there's detect thoughts. So you get to detect some whores.
What are your thoughts on that? That one,
Talking to me or Bruno?
Bruno.
On bowl.
Detect thoughts.
It could be useful. What about more offensive things?
Well, another idea is, I know this is used very well on Baldur's Gate, is Misty Step.
Oh, that's very useful.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go with Misty Step.
Holy crap, there's a lot of second level spells.
There is.
Especially for wizards.
I,
Okay,
for
Misty
the most
Step.
part, know what Misty Step does.
Okay, so instantaneous. Briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. No wonder that's a second level conjuration. Holy crap.
Yeah, as a wizard, it's great to use and to avoid to get into better positions so you're not being attacked as much.
Yeah.
It's a great spell. Pretty much a go-to for wizards.
Yeah. So you can basically move up to your speed for free without moving up to your speed. So you can. So like if you choose to dash, you can effectively move like 90 feet away.
Yeah, but it also is great for like it's also great for just you know, getting to high ground or something.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I'm cheating.
Um,
I'm looking
so-
online to see what best level 2 spells.
Keep in mind that that goes into stuff outside of the player's handbook. And we're not using stuff out of the player's handbook in
Well,
this campaign.
And if I read something that's not in the I'm gonna ask you.
I'm gonna put more spells.
Alright. Keep in mind you can't use any, you cannot prepare any, spells until after until you've performed a long rest. So, the spells you currently have are the spells that
Aside, of course, from the ones that are just automatically prepared from.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, you still, you gain access to the, life cleric spells. Just not any, excess ones that you get from simply leveling up. If it's preparing, then you need to... Like, that isn't specifically preparing, that's just automatically preparing on top of, like, its natural thing.
Hey, what
Yeah.
is everybody? We got a druid.
Yeah, we've got
We have a cleric.
a rogue.
And we only have
fighter.
one bruiser, right?
Yeah, there's a rogue, a fighter, a wizard, a druid, and a cleric.
Okay, this isn't as attack spell, but what do you think about web?
That probably would have been useful
I can
against the
take
bow.
hold persons,
boar.
which is
Probably would have
I
been
can
useful
take hold
against the
person,
boar.
which is a little more useful.
What web though? It will can take care of multiple enemies that are near each other though. Hold person only holds one person at a time.
Yeah, but it does hold them more effectively.
Yeah, I know. Web just slows them down, but
Also, web is not a second level wizard spell that wizards have access to.
it's not. It's showing up on my level 2 spells.
And it's probably showing up on a different module as a wizard spell. But it's not here.
Oh. I know. I got it like pretty early on Baldur's Gate list that says it's there, but okay. What's a good attack spell?
It's useful to notice that Baldur's Gate 3 isn't exactly like D&D 5th edition.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
no, I was looking in the wrong section. No, it's there. Never mind. Sorry. That was my bad.
So my son lied to me.
Your son
I'm very
lied.
disappointed.
It happens. Sons tend to lie to their fathers.
I don't like it. Well, speaking of crowd control, I could do Misty Step, and I'm allowed to grab a first level spell instead of a second level, right?
Correct.
What do you think about getting grease? I could throw some grease on the ground, then
Set it on fire.
then a firebolt could fuck some people up.
That spell sounds like it
Yeah,
would be
it would be very useful.
fantastic at a cookout, a grill session. Just making some burgers and beakers bring over the grease. Ooh.
Awkward.
Yeah, I feel like I probably could have said that less hornily, like I'm in a Food Wars anime.
So I'm looking through this, and there's Icing Death's Frost, which says itself, and I'm not sure what that does. Kind of looking for an ice spell, but Rhyme's Binding Ice. I'm not sure what that does. Nihilix Snowball Storm. Let me look at the Snowball Storm. Maybe that might be an idea.
Is that a first or second level spell?
Second level. I'm at a place where I can switch what level it is. Second level evocation, range of 90 feet, instantaneous, a flurry of... Okay, so no. I'm guessing I'll get better attack spells later on, so I think I want to do Grease and Misty Step.
Alright. Okay, so I'll write that down on Beakeroose's end. So we'll add to your spellbook Misty Step. And Grease. Now, as for you, Bruno, as for your features, I think you actually should. You definitely should get a new cleric feature.
I don't actually have any. Yeah. Yeah, it says third, cleric specific features, there's just a dash. Next level I could have feet, but nothing else there.
Seems that you do have a big fan of feet, well, specifically legs and Tylenol's pants, I guess. Very weird. Well, this isn't the weirdest thing you've done with Tylenol. Although Tylenol's probably done weird. Yeah, you don't get any new features third level. Seems to be a major thing for Taurus, if anything. I don't know. I'll have to check up on Myrtle after we're done here. Okay, so yeah, you do get to prepare an extra spell during your next long rest. You gain any new domain spells? I don't think so. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got to the point where, yeah, lesser restoration and spiritual weapon.
Light domain, so... Yeah. Lesson cure wounds, but also lesser restoration and spiritual. So,
Yeah.
cool. Alrighty. So that means your next long rest, you should be able to prepare
How many more?
6 spells.
How many more? Okay.
Yeah, I should have 6 sets prepared.
Yeah.
Besides the 4 that I have that are always prepared.
What was that, Father?
I was just checking. You answered my question. How many spells can I prepare now?
Well, okay, yeah, your number's the same as his, since your intelligence is the same as his wisdom. So yeah, you'll be able to prepare an extra spell. So you'll be able to prepare 6. Your next,
Okay.
Your next long rest. So you don't gain access to Misty Step or Grease yet. You have to do a long rest first.
Yeah, this is why it's nice to be a cleric. I get access to my, you get access to a couple of 2 spells already, and they're the good ones.
They're one of
Spiritual weapon
the
specializations.
good ones. Well, I am curious. I know that wizards don't get it, but the clerics get the extra attack. I know they're not a martial class, so...
It depends on which class they are.
Subclass?
Subclass, yeah.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure, or clerics have opportunities for extra attacks. It might be part of the Champion Divinity. I don't remember.
What do you play as on Baldur's Gate?
Currently I'm doing playthroughs in Assassin Rogue, but I've also played with a bunch of player types. Played with Light, I've played with Or, I've played with Tempest.
Yeah. We almost always have Shadowheart in our party because she has that.
She's a must-take.
Yeah,
She's
she
very
has that.
intertwined with a lot of the plot, and she heal. She can heal.
Well, she can heal, and that fucking what's it called? The Guardian thing that she gets at level like
Spirit
4
Guardians.
or 5. Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
That shit is a beast.
It is. Spirit Guardians are the best, and that's pretty much every cleric. Every cleric I know gets Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
I think Ward clerics actually get it as one of their favorite spells.
Yeah, we're playing it. We're trying to play it with using the actual characters. I have another playthrough. I'm doing a Dark Urge playthrough, where I pretty much have all created characters that, or not created, but hirelings or whatever. That I'm playing through. That one I'm a mainly because you want to have good charisma, so I'm a paladin in that playthrough.
I don't know if I could do Paladin. There are memes about how easy it is to break your oath in that game.
Well, I'm playing as a Dark Urge, so I broke my oath on purpose.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the recording since I'll stay on the call because but I'm pretty sure we've got all our level up stuff down, so this is where the lore ends.